Hello, my name is Student Nosferatu, and this is my first YouTube video. Now, for a long time I've been inspired by truly weird and talented YouTubers such as Jaden Animations and Modern Ceto Pants. So, I decided to make my own video about a game near and dear to my heart. Rimworld is basically a game about a group of individuals who have crash landed on a planet and must basically rebuild a colony from the ground up, with the hopes of escaping said Rimworld to a much nicer place in the galaxy where they actually have running water and clean toilets. Now, what could be so interesting regarding a bunch of little dudes running around on a planet? Well, there's a reason I'm going to have to cut so much content from these videos, such as... Now, let's commence. So, this is my mod list. It's got a lot of cool ones in there, mostly quality of life stuff from Atomics, Harvest Everything, and Adeptus Mechanicus. What was that? Anyway, I'll be starting on Cassandra Classic. But who is Cassandra Classic, you ask? Well, Rimworld essentially has a bunch of different storytellers, which affect random events on your planet. You've got Phoebe Chillax, Cassandra Classic, and Randy. They all have the same difficulty settings. What really sets them apart are the vibes. Phoebe is relaxed, Cassandra is a normal sort of game, and Randy, well, Randy is your drunken uncle who buys you pyrotechnics. Anyway, this is the world. It's got all kinds of fun biomes and factions, such as... Anyway, I always enjoy a subtropical rocky biome with a nearby river, mostly because I am a horrible little mole person who likes to dig themselves into a nice cave shelter. Also, I use the water for cooling my nuclear reactor. And tropical biomes are great for pharmaceuticals. Now let's move on to ideologies.
I do love my cult Mechanicus ideology.
These basically determine what kind of ethos your little dudes live under. Being a massive nerd and high on copious amounts of autism, I like them to be a bunch of tech-worshipping cybernetic transhumanists. Also, everyone can marry everyone, and be polyamorous. The first because love is love, and the second, well, who can afford monogamy in this economy? Next up is Xenotype, because baseline humans are boring. I like to make them slightly smarter, give them grey skin, weird facial features, and red eyes, because I am also boring. Once that's done, you select your party. This is the single most important step. Some people might just go, oh, I don't care, just give me a random selection. No. If you pick the wrong skill complement, someone is going to die. I once forgot to have someone that could cook, so everyone got food poisoning and was eaten by wolves. In retrospect, those two things might have been unrelated. Anyway, look, they've landed. Look how happy they are, but soon they shall become unhappy. Now, finding the right location for your base is very important. Access to resources, line of sight across the map, and defensibility are deciding factors. However, I would happily throw all that out the window so I could be a grubby little mole person and hide in the mountain. I like the underground. What do you want from me? And done. Well, not really. We have a very basic setup here. Kitchen, a fridge, beds, and a general room for all your room needs. Truly, the height of luxury. Oh, and thanks to the Dub's Bad Hygiene mod, outhouses. Everyone has somewhere to poop. Now that our base is good enough to actually be called that, I can name the faction and the location. for those of you still watching and reading, yes, I am a nerd. And when I saw this, I panicked a bit. Bears are dangerous. They can take a lot of hits and can disembowel your little dudes really easily.
No.
Luckily for me, this bear was incapacitated. Now this gave me two options. I could love and cherish it, becoming best friends and forming a lifelong comedy duo between the bear and one of my colonists. Or I could slit its throat and butcher it for the meat. Life on the Rim is hard, and bears are meaty. This is just one of the many difficult decisions you have to make in Rimworld, such as will I make an entire suit of human leather, or will I remove all this guy's organs and sell them on the black market for silver? The awful possibilities are endless. So, these are moodlets. Yes, I have played too much Sims. Essentially, they determine how happy your colonists are. Some of these are reasonable, such as having seen a corpse or slept in poor barracks. Others, less so, such as ate without a table. The amount of mental breakdowns my colonists have had regarding not eating at a table is not actually too high. But it is higher than one, so f*** that moodlet. Ah yes, raids. You see, in Rimworld, not all the factions like you, and some of them will send individuals to raid your settlement. But these people. I just want to sit in my mountain and play with laser guns. But these stupid fucking raider culture fucks just want to show up, steal my and leave. What are they? The British Empire? Luckily, this time it was only one guy exhibiting fatherless behavior. How hard could that be? The answer? Not very. We shot him to death and buried him next to the potatoes. Now time for some more redecorating. And there we have it. Electric power. Oh, fuck. You know how I mentioned moodlets earlier? Well, if they get too low, this happens. Your colonists suffer a breakdown and start doing random detrimental shit. This can range from throwing a tantrum to eating all the narcotics in base and then attempting to fight a bear. As far as detrimental effects go, an insulting spree is one of the worst for other colonists. Call someone a salad dodger too many times, and it gives them a mood debuff worse than if an actual family member had died. Anyway, the reason they're upset is because they're hungry. Understandable. The problem is our potatoes aren't ripe yet, and our main hunting options are either rhinos and cassowaries. Two animals in nature you do not want to fuck with. One is a living tank, and the other one forgot to go extinct with the dinosaurs. You little fucks. So one of the side effects of being insulted is that colonists can start fights. Sometimes it's fine. Few bruises, no worries. Sometimes they pull out a knife and cut out the other person's eye. Luckily, nothing like that happened this time, but I still had to hospitalize both of them. One with cracked ribs. So this is a quest from a shattered empire. A stupidly wealthy, highly technologically advanced feudalistic monarchy with psychic powers. Try saying that 10 times fast, it took me 3 records to get this right. Suffice to say, you want to keep them on your side, at least until you're wealthy enough to fight back. I made Trumpet the Empire representative for this settlement, mostly because they had the nicest beard. But the most important facet of this quest is that I am hungry, and it provides one free guinea pig. An easy fight for someone with multiple guns and a knife. You would think but this would turn out to be the second most eventful fight of this playthrough.
Did it. I killed the guinea pig. How badly is he?
As you can see,
Gonna
one of them
die.
almost died to a guinea pig.
In 11 hours, he almost died from a fucking guinea pig.
What's worse, if the area isn't clean, your colonists can develop an infection. Luckily not this time. Now, it was at this event that I heard a sound. Gunshots. And found my colonist trying to fight a cassowary. Oh no.
We killed a cassowary.
Oh, they actually did it. Huh. And no one died. Cool, I guess. So at this point I realized I need a hospital. Wounds can get infected in unclean areas, and they're taking up assigned beds. And because Rimworlders are not savages, they won't sleep in an already unclaimed bed. So now we can store electricity. Woo! A very important aspect, as it helps keep our coolers cold, our lights running, and that glorious stream of nutrient-paced sludge pumping. Yum! Huh? What is that? What is it? Anyway, I forgot to connect one of the windmills I built. Somewhat annoying, because it had not been generating any power this entire time. Anyway, more base construction. So now a quick rundown of events that happened. I built water pumps for all our pumping needs, alongside water storage and, most importantly, showers. You see, up till now my colonists had been what you might call stinky, which was upsetting them. But now I could build them a nice, hot communal shower. Truly, the future that Starship Troopers promised us, here today. At this point, I had grown pretty confident at seeing off raiders, so how hard could fighting a single raider be now? Look, I have guns and all he has is an axe. Oh no. So this fight would turn out to have the most harrowing aftermath of any raider attack in the game. One person had their throat slit, and the other had half the toes on both feet cut off. How does that even happen? Suffice to say, I panicked a little bit, and then rushed the survivors to our new luxury hospital. Welcome to the hospital. Our motto is, it's better than dying. Now, this is when another raider showed up. Initially, I was pretty worried, my colonists only having so many toes they could lose before productivity falls to unacceptable levels. Luckily, when you have friendly visitors in your colony, they act as a useful distraction to raiders. And in this case, they won. Then the colonists started fighting. Again. Yay!
Why did you pick a fight with the guy with the knife?
another quest. Now, this wouldn't usually be too consequential, but it rewards Glitter World medicine. This medicine can be used to successfully treat almost any wound or be used in a variety of useful medical devices. What's more, it can't be made on world, only rewarded or traded for, so it's pretty damn important. So anyway, that's enough from World for now, and this is the final base. Now, I thought with zero experience in video and audio editing, I could record, edit, and make funny animations for this video all within a week. I was not correct. So here I am, 3 weeks later. Enjoy. Now, please subscribe, like, do all that cool stuff, and maybe, just maybe, if enough people subscribe, I can get a better mic and improve my audio quality. Anyway, happy trails!